Well, you can see what time it is. It's 10:35. And here we are. This is a cork we did the other night. It's a cork sealer. I wanted to show you the difference in the two. The top one's been sealed with cork sealer, Formula D. The bottom one hasn't. The only thing I did to this bottom one is I wiped it with denatured alcohol to get the dust off. But you can see it does darken the cork very slightly. It's not a lot. The back panel on the wall that you're looking at these against is considered what they call ivory. That's the color of these panels. And you know what a bottle of epoxy looks like. But that'll give you pretty much a good fair comparison that, you know, it actually does darken it just a hair. But it's sealed. I mean, this stuff's sealed and it's smooth. And that's what most people want when they put a cork sealer on. Me personally, I don't seal my cork. But that's just my own thing. So anyway, here we are with the tanner's rod. We're going to start applying the clear coat on the guides. It's 2-part epoxy. It's got an iridescent we add into it to give it some better flash. And as you already know, all this rod's been coated with Formula D. You just brush right over the top of it. Doesn't change anything whatsoever. You just do your thing. And what I'm doing is I go through and do underneath the guides first. Jennifer, my wife, she's does 90% of the clear coat that comes out of my shop. She's very good at it. She's very thorough. Does a great job. Has a very good knowledge of doing clear coat. We were actually in Southern California at a rod manufacturer one day, and the guy was bragging about how great their clear coat was, and she picked it up and looked at it and said, well, that rod would never leave our shop. The guy said, well, what do you mean? And upon further inspection of his own rod, he figured out that they don't tuck the clear coat up underneath the guide feet and seal the guide foot. So in other words, as you all know, that once you don't do that and you get salt water up underneath it, it starts rusting the guide foot. Next thing you know, you got rust all over the place coming through the clear coat. And the guy was pretty shocked when she caught that, and he didn't. And yeah, she definitely knows her stuff. She doesn't do them this way. She starts at the tip, works back to the butt, and she does one guide completely. And I prefer to do it this way. And then I come back through and apply a heavy coat onto the main overwrap, and then we'll level it and get it all laid down so it'll sit still, and flatten it out and go from there. Well, as you can see, I'm just going right over the top of the DASHI, and this is how we do it. That's all I got to show you tonight. Thanks for watching our video. I'm Victor, Vic's Custom Rods. You can reach me at 707-430-3941, or you can hit me up on Facebook at Vic's Custom Rods. Thank you. Have a good evening.